Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Swan's Energy Market Update for January. I'm James Groves, Managing Director of Indigo Swan. I'm joined, as always, by the wonderful Amy Konieczny, Commercial Director of Indigo Swan. Amy, hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Brilliant. It is the start of the year.
It is.
Feeling energised. All good.
We're infused.
We are
We're ready to go.
enthusiastic.
This is good. So on that note of enthusiasm, we're coming off the back of another government update yesterday.
Yeah.
Hit us, where are we? What's the energy market up to? Where are we? What's the landscape look like?
Yeah, so 2023 thankfully has started a lot more positively than 2022 ended. Yes. So it's been up and down, as we know, for the last 6 to 12 months or so.
Yep.
But this year we've actually seen a reduction in prices. We've had the new scheme, as you've mentioned, and it is called, let me get this right.
Get it right, yeah.
The Energy Bills Discount Scheme.
Yeah, the EBDS.
Not to be confused with the Energy Bills Relief Scheme,
No.
which is what we currently have. So the Energy Bills Relief Scheme is offering a cap for the
Yes.
wholesale element. The Energy Bills Discount Scheme is offering a reduction once the wholesale price reaches a certain level.
Correct.
So that level, again, just going to check, is £302 per megawatt hour for electricity, so
Yep.
still a really, really high level compared to previous years where rates were maybe £50 to £60 per megawatt hour for power. The discount is going to be £19.61 per megawatt hour once that threshold of £302 has reached.
Has been passed.
Yeah, so it's good, obviously, that we've got
Still help.
continuation.
Till March
Helps
24 as
businesses.
well.
Yeah, till March 24. Covers any contracts and any out of contracts that have been agreed since
Yep.
the December 21.
Yep.
So
So-
everybody's still protected. It's really, really good that there is ongoing support.
Yeah.
Don't quite know if it goes far enough.
No.
Don't quite know if it does enough to support business, but at least there is something there.
Because am I right in thinking at the moment with the way the market is today, it's below where that would be. So in theory, if you signed a contract today, you wouldn't receive any support, but the stock market is lower.
Yeah, absolutely right. So the market today is about the same level as it was in June 2021. So we're seeing prices in the sort of mid to high 30 pences for electricity, which, you know, compared to where we were before Christmas when we were getting contracts of 80, 90 pence per kilowatt hour, is a massive reduction, but it's still very high, and businesses have got used to electricity prices in particular in the low to mid teens, sort of 12, 13, 15 pence per kilowatt hour. So even going up to
The glory days, as we like to say, yeah, the glory days.
So even having a price in mid 30s, as you mentioned, that doesn't even get covered by this,
No.
it's still really high.
It's hard to take. But as you did say, we are now in a better place. January compared to where we were November, December, and back to summer of last year, which is nice, and it's, you know, a bit of progress. What's the impact on that? Why are we seeing prices now like they were in the summer last year?
Yep, so prices in 2023 are lower because of a fantastic contribution from wind supplies, which is great. So about 41% of our generation is from wind.
Big up the wind.
Big up the wind, I know.
Love it.
We've also, I don't know if you've noticed, and you know, with your fetching jumper today,
Yeah.
you probably don't feel it, but it's really mild outside, so we haven't had to have our heating on as much.
No, it's true.
So, especially in the south of England where we are, we've got temperatures that are very warm for this time of year, so we haven't had to put the heating on as much. So gas demand's lower, so power prices come down as a result. So a combination of lower demand, milder temperature, but more wind on the system is what's easing prices.
Big up the wind, Amy. and the mild weather.
Yeah, definitely.
And just in closing, as always, what advice are we giving? What are we saying to clients at the moment who are, you know, potentially coming out of contracts? You know, a lot of clients coming out of contract in March now because they signed a short-term deal with the scheme that was available. What are we saying to people?
So it is, as always, make sure you talk to a trusted consultant, make sure you think ahead of time, make sure you're proactively getting involved with what's happening, don't bury your head in the sand. What we're saying for April is look early. You know, we are getting prices now that are significantly below what you'll probably pay for this winter. So look early, you know, get refreshes done, get into contract nice and swiftly so you can just crack on with running your business and know exactly what you've got. Any rebates offered either through the EBRS or the EBDS are automatically applied. You don't have to do anything. Unless you're an energy intensive business, there's various classifications for that. So as always, look early, speak to trusted parties, and crack on with business as usual.
Amazing. Amy, as always, sensational. Guys, thanks for joining us. As always, if you have any questions or queries, if you're a client, feel free to contact the person you would do normally. If you're not, then please feel free to email us at hello@indigoswan.co.uk or check out our website indigoswan.co.uk. I've been James, this has been Amy. Thanks for joining us, and see you next month.